Hi there, Chris back here. I wanted to follow my last video up with a quick overview of those 4 steps that I talked about. Log into command, create a contact, create an opportunity, and then put in an offer. So here we go. Start with agent.kw.com. Throw that right there. Use the same credentials you used to get into MyKW and sign in. Pretty straightforward there. All right, and this is kind of what it looks like when it shows up. This is command. If nobody's ever logged into it, then here it is. These tiles right here match the icons on the side. So I want to go into contacts. That's step 2. So I've already done step 1. I'm only 40 seconds into this. Contacts here. So I go into contacts, and here's a list of my contacts. If you haven't put anything in, obviously this will be empty. Up here in the top right, you've got add a contact, got a button. So I hit add a contact. Main information you need is name, email, address, all that kind of good stuff. So let's go in here, and I'm just gonna make up a quick contact. Let's do Jane Doe at janedoe@gmail.com. Phone number is 602-555-424. I can do custom tags if I needed to. We'll have a completely different session on that. This is important. Do not mark this as lead. A lead is somebody you've never spoke to before that's not really a contact yet, and you won't be able to create an opportunity with them, so do not mark that. You hit this add more information. There's more stuff you can put in here. Additional contact, like any other stuff that they have, and their address and all that kind of good stuff. So I'm going to say the best way to talk to them is text. And I'm going to put their address in here at 717 East. Just know that that address exists. There it goes. It'll throw them in there. If you have URL, Facebook, all that kind of stuff, you have lots more information that you can put in here. I'm going to let you figure all that stuff out on your own time because I want to keep this video pretty short. I hit create. There it is. She is now created. So now I want to create an opportunity. So I can either go back to my dashboard and find opportunities, or down the side over here, this little handshaking is the opportunity. So if I click that, it takes you to my opportunity screen. Real simple. Here's where all the opportunities live. We've got a great project flow going on as far as where opportunities stand. If you've got 0, then these will all be zeros. What's important today is that we create one. So again, upper right, create opportunity. Kind of in the same place where create contact was. I want to create a listing or a buyer. Let's create a buyer. I've created a listing a bunch of times. Let's see, Jane Doe. There she is. Already fell in it. Doe, buyer. That's what I'm calling it. Estimated close date. She's pretty aggressive. We're going to find something in the next 30 days and close in 30 days after that. Time frame, we're going to put 3 months. Budget is $450,000. I expect to get 3% on that. She's going to start in which phase? Cultivate, appointment, or active, and within that phase, which stage? So let's say I'm going to walk you through the stages here. So I'm going to start as early as possible, and you can assign it to yourself. If you're on a team, you have more options down here. I hit create opportunity. Here's my opportunity information screen. I've got all of this info here about them. If I hit this edit button right here, I can go in and edit more specific information about this opportunity if I want. So if we do go under contract, I can add in. So I have it estimated. I went on an appointment with them. Let's say today. I won the appointment there. And now we're going under contract on the 6th, and our closing date is going to be September 4th. I just put all that information in there just for the heck of it. If I go back to my sales pipeline, there will be a buyer right here. I hit cultivate. And right here is Doe buyer. So this is where this card is. As she moves along the process, so cultivate, appointment, active, under contract, and close, those are my 5 phases of opportunity. So cultivate and appointment and active are all pre-contract, and I can drag this tile to here and drag it to here as they move along. And if I want to go straight up to active, we are actively looking for properties. I drop it in active. Click on active. There she is. She's right there. I'm going to take her all the way through. We're trying to produce a contract. We're in negotiations there. Finally, we get done with negotiations. We are executed. I can drag and drop that in the under contract bin. So click on under contract. There she is. We're in inspections, bids and negotiations, appraisal, all of that kind of stuff. So it would make sense that once I'm under contract that I do have an offer accepted, correct? So now is when, as I click into that card, if you missed that, I just clicked right on it. I've got an offers tab right here. Click this offers, add new offer. This will be, I just want to, so that I don't get this confused, initial offer. Create that offer. Offer details. We're gonna go. Offer date was today. Close date is September 2nd. I know I did some stuff earlier. I was just showing you where those dates were. Select from KWLS. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up a listing that exists. Yes, I know she came down from her original 450 price range. There, it filled in the details. 718. Blah, blah, blah. Parties. Jane Doe. The seller is Cindy Black. I happen to be that representation there, so that's fine. Terms. Cash. She's going to have $40,000 down and $200,000 in finance. That makes a $240,000 offer. She's going to put down $2,000 there. Option fee, we don't really use those in Arizona. Buyer will give notice of termination within how many days? If it's a typical contract, that's our 10-day inspection period. We may offer $550 for a home warranty and $0 for settlement costs because we're still in a seller's market. This would be where you can actually put in your own information about this offer and compare things. If you wanted to, if there are multiple offers, you can set that up. I'm not going to worry about that now, and I'm going to hit save. You'll notice, there it is. There's my offer. So it's right here. That's pretty cool, right? I've got it there. Now, I have these two options on this offer. I can accept it or I can reject it. If this offer was accepted, I click accept, and there it goes. Now you'll notice this little grayed out section right here that was grayed out. I couldn't click on it. It just lit up because now I have an accepted offer. I have commissions to talk about. So if I click on that commissions button, bang. Now I'm into all of this cool detail about the actual commissions and all that kind of stuff about this transaction. This is where you want to go through and make sure things are correct. If this is a 3%, or if this is a 2%, or if this is whatever, we'll make sure things are correct in there. And if you are the only agent, then this is you, and you take all of that. If you're in a team, then this number will change. And you can go down here and make sure these are live numbers. Well, they're not live right now. They will be live. Right now, because Transcendental is only once a month, then these numbers are only updated once a month. As we move away from Winmore and into Cloudmore over the next 3 to 6 months, this will turn into instant, daily, or yeah, it'll be live. So if something changes yesterday, it's live today. Down here, you can put in. Notice these are white fields and not gray fields. These are fields I can edit. Right, so I can add some things. Can be curious, kids can, bold scholarship. You can add those things just like a green sheet used to be. If I have something else, let's say I have a TC I need to pay, I can add an item. I can add that deduction. That it is $300 to somebody. TC fee pay to Karen Ingersoll at 2020 East Camelback in Arizona. There we go. And add. So I just added a deduction, added some a little bit more information there, and this over here will update. You'll see this spin, and it'll come down. There you go. So I know what my check will be. I know what the office is going to make out of it. I know all the details of it. Pretty awesome, huh? soon this little green button will light up and you'll actually be able to submit it. Currently we can deal with it right now, but this is what will come live in the next 2 to 3 weeks. That's it for now. If you notice, the Documents tab is still grayed out. We are working between us, AAR, KW International, and DocuSign to get all the documents set up and get them all in there and get us integrated. So stay tuned for that type of training. But what I've told you here in the last 10 minutes and 30 seconds-ish is all you need to know right now to get up and running and have this knowledge under your belt so that we do add DocuSign, you're not trying to play catch-up. So I appreciate everybody getting in there and learning this stuff and moving as quickly as possible so that we can make this transition smooth. And we will chat again soon, no doubt. If you have any issues, come see me. Go to the KW Connect page. Actually, I'll show you right now. We are in Command. If I go up to my name right here, I've got a button that says Command Training. That'll take me over to Command, my Tech-Enabled Agent page. As I scroll down on here, I've got some documents that I can look at. I've got some long videos that I can see that are Connect Lives. These are usually webinars that we'll watch. These are from 30 minutes to an hour long. Below that, I've got some how-to videos. These are all 2 to 3 minutes long. And this is where you get all this great information on how to make it work. So you have the resource that is me in the office. Becky is caught up. There are many other people in the office that are gaining more and more knowledge. Joe in my office is good at it. Andy will get you rolling. Everybody in there will get some things rolling. So feel free to reach out, and if you can't get to us, then hop online and you have the access to the videos. This has been longer than I thought it was going to be, so I will cut it now, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks, bye.